Good morning. I am Vinod Garg. I am a certified PMP and PMI scheduling professional from PMI USA. So today we will be talking about 10 knowledge areas of project management. As per the 6th edition of Pmbok, there are 10 knowledge areas of project management. Normally what we feel the project management is maybe time management, maybe cost management, maybe quality management only. Normally we talk of 2, 3, 4 knowledge areas. All this is important, but at the same time, according to PMI, according to proven practices, there are certain other areas which are also important for proper project management. The first knowledge area is project integration management, second is project scope management, third is project time management, fourth is project cost management, fifth is project quality management, sixth is project resources management, seventh is project procurement management, eighth is project communication management, ninth is project risk management, and 10th is project stakeholder management. All these 10 knowledge areas are important in project management. Now what happens in first knowledge area if we talk project integration management? This is a separate knowledge area. This is for integration of other 9 knowledge areas. It integrates all other 9 knowledge areas. Most important for a project manager is project integration management. Why it is most important? Because all other work can be done, can be outsourced, can be delegated. But this integration management cannot be delegated. This is the prime responsibility of project manager, the project head. Wherever we use this project manager term, that means the person responsible for the outcome of the project and person authorized to manage the project. So now the person who is authorized for project management, he has to handle the integration management. Why? Because project management is like a orchestra. There are different like segments. There is a rhythm segment, there is a string segment, there is a wind instrument segment. Different segments are there, and you see whenever there is an orchestra, you see one person with a stick. He is project manager. He might not be expert in any of the instruments. But he knows that what sound should come from all the instruments. What sound? Out of 100 instrument players, he can make out that out of those 100, who is the one person who is not playing well. He can make out. He has that capability. So that is project manager. He is an integrator. He works as an integrator. So in project integration management, integrates all other knowledge areas. In scope management, what do you mean by scope? Scope is the work required to be done on the project, and only work required. Not whatever is not required, that will also be mentioned. Inclusions and exclusions both. What is the requirement of the project? What is the total work required to be done for completing the project? That is called scope. So we must have a complete scope statement. We must study the scope before starting the project, because if the scope is not clear, you cannot have clear timelines, you cannot have clear budget, you cannot plan the project. Then comes project time management. In time management, everybody understand time is the most precious thing. Most of the conflicts on projects are due to timelines, because time is easily measurable. Anybody can know how much time, when the project started, how much time it has already taken, how much delay it has. Everybody can calculate. It's very easy. Whatever may be the reasons behind that, nobody goes into those reasons. Globally, the main reason of conflicts is time management. So we need to manage the time properly. We need to use the scheduling softwares for this, and we should have a proper schedule baseline for the project. We come to cost. Everybody understands cost. The project should be done in the budget. In this, we estimate the cost of the project before starting. In the planning phase only, we need to assess what will be the cost of the project, what will be the cash flow, what is funding limited reconciliation, two kind of reserves are there, management reserves and contingency reserves, which we will study in risk management. So that we need to take care. That is the part of cost management. Then we come to quality. What is quality? Quality is conformance to the requirement. Whatever is committed, whatever is desired, whatever is expected, whatever is as per standard should be achieved. That is quality. So project quality management is also very important, and it's not only quality of the product, it has to be quality of the project and quality of the project management also, quality of the estimates, quality of the schedule. So that is also considered in the project quality management. Now comes project resource management. Project resource management, many of the projects fail due to resources. There are three types of resources according to Pmbok. According to PMI, there are three types of resources. There are material resources, labor resources, and non-labor resources. In non-labor, there are equipments, vehicles, everything else, tools, tackles, everything comes. And in labor, it is human resources. And in material, it is a raw material required. So we need to calculate what will be the resource requirement, what are critical resources, and then project management is not only hard skill, it is about soft skill also. So in resource management, we study human resource management also. Why people work, what is motivation, Maslow's theory of motivation, X and Y theory, conflict resolution techniques, team building, what is team building. All this is covered in project resource management. Then comes communication. There is always a question in PMP, Project Management Professional Exam, that what is the time a project manager should give for communication. Now the correct answer of this is 90%. 90% of the time of project manager should go into communication only. So collecting the information of the project, generating the information, sharing the information, distribution of information, and archiving that information. Then configuration management is also part of communication management. The configuration management says that to make sure that the latest information of project is available with all the project management team. Like there are certain changes in some meetings, there are scope changes, there are timeline changes, but at times they are not communicated to the project management team. There should be a communication matrix, communication planning should be there, that what types of communication there is, what will be the mode of communication, what will be the technology used in communication. And this can be different for different stakeholders. Some stakeholders can say that no, I don't need WhatsApp information, I need mail. Somebody can say I don't check mails, I should be phone only. Somebody can say no, you should come to meet me only. I want to have face-to-face meeting only. I don't want any this WhatsApp communication or this thing. So there are different stakeholders and there are different needs of communication of those stakeholders. So we need to satisfy the needs of those stakeholders, communication needs of those stakeholders. Now comes project risk management. Risk is uncertainty. If any uncertain condition or event, if it happens, it has got negative impact on any of the outcome of the project. It may be affecting, it may have a negative impact on timeline, budget, scope or quality. If it is not impacting the project outcome, then it is not a risk. So here we will be discussing about the project risk only, and in this, the purpose of project risk management is to minimize the negative impact of the uncertainties on the project. So there are different processes in risk management, how to plan the risk, how to identify the risk, how to quantify the risk, how we should respond to different risks. There are different types of organization, risk pro, risk neutral, risk averse. In which type of organization you are working, accordingly you need to take the decision related to risk. If you are in risk averse organization, you can't entertain any uncertainty. And if you are in risk pro organization, you can go for risk. Like that, as a project manager, you need to decide that up to what extent the risk can be entertained. Now we come to project procurement management. The procurement management is outsourcing of material or services. We are not doing it in-house, we are outsourcing it. Rarely there will be any project which can be done without procurement. You need to procure the material, supplies or services from outside vendors. So how to do it? What will be the methods? Who will do it? Whether you will do it from head office or from the project manager, what will be the authority of project manager in this? How you will conduct procurement? How you will select the sellers? What type of contracts you will use in the project? All this is decided in project procurement management. We come to the last knowledge area, which is project stakeholder management. Now, stakeholders are people, group of people or organizations who have direct or indirect interest in the project, or who can influence the project positively or negatively, or who are impacted by the outcome of the project positively or negatively. So some people, suppose if they are negatively impacted, they will try their best that this project should not happen. Suppose in one area there is a flyover. A new flyover comes in some area. So what will happen? What will be the outcome of that project? there will be some shops who will have high value after flyover, and there will be some shops which will have no value after flyover. So now people who are getting negatively impacted, they will always try that this flyover should never come. And people who are going to get positively impacted, they will always try that this flyover should come. We need to do stakeholder analysis. We should have a stakeholder register. We should know what is the power of this stakeholder, what is the influence of this stakeholder, how you can meet the expectations of stakeholders. That we learn in project stakeholder management. Thank you.